Now, that was Chief of Army Staff holding his annual press briefing, emphasizing the role of military and media in building a stronger nation, also answering questions on task preparations and operational priorities for the year ahead. Now, staying with news from India, India and China are holding the 14th round of senior military commander level talks today. The talks are taking place at the Chushul Moldo meeting point on the Chinese side with an aim to resolve the friction points in eastern Ladakh. India is looking forward for a constructive dialogue, is expected to press for disengagement on all the remaining friction points. India has continuously insisted on de-escalation in eastern Ladakh, especially in places such as Depsang and Demchok, where a massive military build-up continues. So far, 13 rounds of talks have been held between New Delhi and Beijing. However, both sides have failed to make any headway in the talks. The 13th round of talks, which took place on the 10th of October last year, ended in a stalemate, with China not agreeing to suggestions made by India. Right ahead of the talks, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wenbin said that China-India border situation is generally stable at the moment. He further said, I'm quoting here, the two countries are maintaining dialogue and communication through diplomatic and military channels. At the same time, a day before the commander-level talks between India and China, the United States had said that China is trying to intimidate its neighbors. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki responded to a question on China's aggressive behavior.
We continue to closely monitor the situation. We continue to support dialogue and peaceful resolution of these border disputes. We've been pretty clear how we view Beijing's behavior in the region around the world. We believe it can be destabilizing, and we're concerned by the PRC's attempt to intimidate its neighbors.
Soldiers of India and China clashed last year, resulting in a loss of several lives on both the sides. The clashes erupted after the unprovoked aggression by Chinese troops in the Galwan Valley in Ladakh. Now, WION's principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal has sent us this report. For more on the same, let's listen in.
The India-China military-level talks are underway. The talks come after much delay and at a time when we know that the Chinese side continues with its aggressiveness and with its insinuations. We know over the past few weeks, the Chinese propaganda machinery has been working overtime. Global Times, which is a propaganda arm of the Chinese authorities, released a video of the Chinese soldiers in a territory which they termed as Galwan, which was dismissed by the security establishment here in Delhi. Then, of course, we know that the Chinese side changed the name of 15 places in the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh. The Chinese embassy wrote letters to Indian MPs who participated in Tibet event. So largely, even as Chinese aggressiveness continues, as talks are happening, the Indian side is hopeful for a constructive dialogue that can pave way for reduction in tension at the line of actual control. And of course, there is the Russia angle as well. We know that Russia is keen for Russia, India, China summit level talks, and these talks can only take place if there is certain positive outcome during today's talks. And these positive outcomes can only happen if, of course, the Chinese side reduces their aggressiveness. With video journalist Siraj Patel, Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.